All right, so look, this next conversation was inspired by a conversation me and Charlie had off air. Now, it started about Sam Darnold. He was talking about Sam Darnold and what the Vikings should do, which we'll get to in a second. But we ended up getting into Green Bay, and Charlie likes Jaden Reed a lot, right? Jaden
Yeah.
Reed, the guy. So I tried to be mean. I was like, you know what, Charlie, I'm gonna keep it real. The coach for Green Bay is good, but the quarterback and the receivers are kind of mid. And Charlie said, what'd you say, Charlie? What'd you reply to that with?
All of the receivers aren't mid. They have a good receiver in Jaden Reed, and they have a bad quarterback. Honestly, I am off the love bandwagon. None of that. I don't believe in love. Love don't live here. I think the
Loveless
guy's
home.
bad.
You
I think he's
don't know
bad. I
what
think that
love
he's
is.
worse. I think that he's just the cog that they're using to throw the football right now in Green Bay.
That's an expensive call.
It's an expensive cog, but Sam Darnold's probably going to be an expensive cog too. And I think he's better than Jordan Love. Whenever Jordan Love has to use his own brain, bad stuff happens. That's why Green Bay in the fourth quarter is running the football so that they don't have to let Jordan Love think to make any decisions at all. It's like, just we'll run it on third and long and we'll just play good defense or something. Jordan Love, I think they're winning despite having Jordan Love, not because of him.
I like it.
What's crazy about that is like sometimes you were reminded of certain things. Like Jordan Love was a relative like unknown from a small school, and Sam Darnold was a top 3 pick. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're reminded of like, oh, okay, this is probably why this guy wasn't really like on anyone's radar, because like there's a lot of like perspective, let's say potential there, and then when you like take it past the first layer, you're like, what is this? Like, and so, and to Charlie's point, it's like once it gets past what LaFleur schemes up, like, and then you ask him to like, hey, this is why I made you one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league. Go do something. Like, once it gets to that point, it's like, wow, this is really bad. And then the bouts of inaccuracy, it's like, I don't know if you can really fix that at this level, but like he is wildly inaccurate at times. And I'm just like, what exactly is it like? Or were you ever good at that? Or what did we have here? And so when you say he's a bad quarterback, it's like, I can't really argue that. But he's a very, very expensive bad quarterback. I do know that.
I'm a Giants fan. I know all about expensive bad quarterbaks.
Let me ask this then, since we're here, because we're talking about this. 2-part question, Frank. Number one, are you agreeing that Sam Darnold's better than Jordan Love? And number two, and more importantly, what should the Vikings do next year if Darnold, like with the JJ McCarthy, what would you do if you were the Vikings, I guess?
If you were like the thing about it is that Sam Darnold is better because of where he is. So I think that works well for him, because I don't think Sam Darnold's a good player in everyone's offense. So there's that, right? If I'm the Vikings, I pay him something if I can work out some like midway deal to keep him around. And then like, I know, Charlie, you're looking at me like I'm crazy. I always have these scenarios that I would like to happen that'll never happen in this league. I don't know why they can't happen, because I just feel like they should be able to. But
free agency. Listen. I'm
not paying Sam Darnold. I'll tell you that.
So hold on. So would you go with McCarthy if he's cheaper? Is that what you're saying? Or
yeah, because I can replicate what I'm doing with Sam Darnold. Like, I mean, it looked nice. Let's not get carried away now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
can you? I mean, like, to what degree? To what are they at? 13 wins? 14 wins? Can you replicate 14 wins with somebody else? Go get Zach Wilson. I don't know if you do that.
But then they get 12. Then they get 12 with Kirk Cousins. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cousins was good. He hadn't turned.
I will offer you this, Frank, and you may not. This is a double-edged sword, because we all know how good of an offensive mind Kevin O'Connell is. I mean, I like him as a good coach, period. But that being said, I do think me and Charlie talked about this too. There's certain coaches, and this is odd, that being less cerebral is better for them. And I think because if you take Aaron Rodgers, right? Oh, he's probably too good. So like somebody a little better, maybe even like Mayfield. Mayfield might have less success under Kevin O'Connell. If we're keeping it real, he could have a little less success because of the way he runs his offense is based on patience and listen, following directions. Baker kind of makes something out of nothing.
His own thing,
I'm saying for Sam Darnold and Kevin O'Connell, it does seem to be a perfect match. I think Kirk was like that too, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but I don't know who McCarthy is. Y'all watch college more than me. I don't know him like that. I mean,
I think McCarthy can fit that same boat. I mean, I just think you're going to have to be a little patient because you will learn his tendencies, and I do think that this year that he has not played and got to sit there and watch and like let the coaching staff teach him, I think that all favors it because it doesn't benefit you to then go pay a veteran quarterback that we know what his limitations are. Like
you gotta what are his limitations in this offense on this team?
There's some.
There's still some. I don't think he's going to
listen. He don't throw the ball that good.
We're gonna watch them play. We're gonna watch them play Detroit. So it's like a game like that where you need him to like. He's gonna have to go win that. He's not gonna win that game. He's not gonna win you that game. If they win the game, cool. He's not gonna win you that game. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
I want to see what he do in the playoffs. But Charlie, I don't want to drag on too long. But what would you do with the Vikings?
I would start by trading the Giants, JJ McCarthy. Well, all right. I would say, I would pay Sam Darnold. I would pay Sam Darnold.
Of course you would. So what are you doing with JJ McCarthy?
I don't have to do anything with JJ McCarthy.
So
he's on a rookie deal.
So you'll just keep him.
Just relax.
That's a weird situation, though, bro. You know that's
you're the one that tells me those situations don't work.
I would do something like the Geno Smith deal, where they gave him like 3 years. Really high paid quarterback. I would do something like that with Sam Darnold.
But hold on,
still running this offense.
But you got to the
playoffs.
I don't like that answer. I can't let you get away with that because we know this is a business. At some point, some other team wants one of those two quarterbacks, and you're genius. Somebody going to trade.
Hey, look, Nail, me and Frank hate on the Packers and how they did their thing with that draft class a few years back, but it worked out. They made their bad.
But Darnold's not that old, bro. Darnold's not that old, bro.
It doesn't matter. They can have JJ needed to sit. Like JJ was not a finished product. He's 21 years old.
Right,
he can sit for the next 2 years.
More than 1 year is weird, bro.
He can sit for the next 2 years. We'll be fine.
Still weird.
Be a better version of Jordan Love. I don't think they need to act. I think other people want those quarterbacks, but are you going to give me 2 first-round picks for JJ McCarthy?
No, but what if I give you one for Sam Darnold? What if I give you a first?
Here's the problem.
I think you guys want to move on from Sam too much because
I can understand having 2 quarterbacks is weird, bro.
Right, and here's the problem that you're gonna have. Right, it's up to if Sam is smart or not, and he understands who he is as a player, because he's gonna get a better offer elsewhere than what the Vikings are gonna offer him. So it's like like
tag him. Tag him. Keep him in the building. Keep him in the building.
So you're refusing to answer the question. All right.
I'm keeping Sam Darnold.
So if you got to give up McCarthy, you will, you saying?
He can go. Get him out of here.
Tag him is actually a great option, to be honest.
Get him out of here.
I would actually, the tag is actually.
If I'm choosing between JJ and Sam, I'm taking Sam because JJ, I want him to play as good as Sam Darnold has played this year. No, I don't know if he can do that. I know Sam can.
I respect that perspective. And I know your thing is you've seen it now from Darnold.
And the offense.
I'll be hating on Sam Darnold because I'm not a fan of him. But keeping it objective, he is created some energy over there, even more than Kirk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They love him. That's their quarterback.
Because he can do the things that Kirk can't do. Like, there's a little bit of a difference. Like, you can see, like, okay, this is actually a step forward, from what Kirk was. You know what I'm saying? So
and Sam is like a coachable guy. He's like coachable and down for the team.
What's funny is they've had like the same, like different variations of the same quarterback going back to even what's his name that they had before him. Yeah, Casey. They had different variations of the same guy. This is the best variation of this guy that they've had. Like,
I like that, Frank.
That's why I would take him.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, let's get up out of here. We disrespected Jordan Love. We got Dr. Umar will really be mad about this segment, so we gotta get up out of here, man.
Only half of it.
Yeah, only.
But you saying Darnold's better. Anyways, this has been Soggy Nachos Podcast. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell somebody about us.
Please comment.